Hi, my name is Lisa Leon, and I'm the Transition Coordinator with Tri-County Independent Living. Today, we will be interviewing my client, Grant. Our first question for Grant is, who referred you to Tri-County Independent Living?
Is that a question I should respond to right now?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be, I don't remember her name, but you spied to me. Susan Brayton. I don't know if she's still there, because this is like, this is June or July or August 2019, so it's a while back. But this is a social worker, she got involved, and you came into my room, and I remember that, and you were remarkable. You were so lovely, and you introduced me to so many good things, and you were acquainted with the staff there, with the nurses, and they all loved you being there. And it was just a really uplifting experience. I didn't know what was going on. I was recovering from a brain injury, and I had no memory, and I was immobilized in a hospital bed. I couldn't stand or walk or balance and barely even think. And you came into my life, and you just introduced me to so many upward mobility things. It was just wonderful.
Thank you, Grant. Thank you for that. Where did you first meet Lisa Leon, me, your transition coordinator?
In the hospital, yeah.
Okay. Number 3, our third question. Have you received independent living services before working with Lisa?
Not before,
Okay.
but afterwards, quite a lot.
Great. Okay, number 4. Tell us a little bit about your experience with transitioning out of St. Joseph's Acute Rehabilitation.
Okay, so I was discharged after 2 months in the hospital and 2 weeks in a coma. I was discharged to a friend's place and couch surfed. I had no income, and but I was able to start walking again with a cane. And Lisa showed me about many community resources, and she also helped me a lot with. I thought I was going to be homeless on the streets, so she got me through a grant, a little one of those stroller things. What do you call them?
It was a rolling utility cart.
A utility cart.
Yes.
Thank you for the word.
Yes.
And a little sleeping bag, because I had a sleeping bag, but it would have been way too big. A Coleman camper sleeping bag would have been way too big to fit in a little utility cart. So she managed to get these things for me, and nice people helped me drive over there and obtain these things. And I was just stunned by how nice people could be.
Right. Because when you transitioned, you did not have a place to go back to. So your own home at that time. You were homeless, like you had mentioned.
Well, I was couch surfing.
Right. Okay.
I had no income.
Yes.
I used up all my savings.
Right. Question number 5. What community resources did I refer you to?
Oh, so many. For one thing, DHHS to start with. Department of Health and Human Resources. That was my beginning, and I didn't know how to deal with it at all. But I got started on what's the program for basic basic necessities, and I had to pay them back.
General relief.
General relief,
Yeah.
yes, and that was a start. And then I got better, and then learned how to deal with that. And MTM, management, transportation management. There's another name for it, but Lisa got me signed up with that, and I got a number and all that stuff, and I started being able to dialogue with them and get rides to medical appointments. And I had a lot of medical appointments back then. I still do, but it was a lot more. I've got 7 physicians. And then Area 1 Agency and Aging, that was quite an experience. And then making headway, which just turned out to be tremendously beneficial to me through therapists who understand about traumatic brain injuries. What do you know? And Arcata House, which I had been at years before. I went through a tough spell. I was working full time, but for weird reasons, I was homeless. But she got me into a list on there, and then apparently Lima's Pharmacy, and I was at another pharmacy in Arcata for a long time, but I'm with Lima's now, and they're great folks. And then Lisa arranged the whole affair with a worker in a U-Haul to move my stuff into my storage unit, or from a storage unit. I don't remember, but she did an amazing job, and she arranged it all, and it was just amazing and perfect, and fixed my life temporarily. And and she also got me this into this low-cost AT&T program for my phone, which I couldn't have been able to afford a cell phone otherwise. I'm on Social Security. It's way below minimum income, and I wouldn't be able to afford a phone without Lisa's assistance. Okay.
Number 6. What services have you received to date from Tri-County Independent Living here?
Okay, what services have I received today? Okay, we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reference to Mari Dornstrike, who got me applied to Social Security. And it was a lot of meetings over a lot of time. I wouldn't have been able to do it without her. I couldn't have figured this out. There was no way I could navigate that system. And she was very professional, very proficient, and she arranged everything so that when my disability got cut off, it was amazing. It was a seamless transition to Social Security. A lot less money, but still an income.
What is your favorite part of being a client of Tri-County Independent Living?
All such, they're helpful and beneficial to the community. Genuinely nice people.
Great, thank you. And question number 8. You have also received diversion services. Tell us how that program has assisted you.
It's been wonderful. It's been fantastic. I don't know what I had done without this opportunity. I mean, I had no home for a while. I don't know what this had to do with but anyway, I had no bed. I was sleeping on the floor. Um, and now I have a bed. I have a cane, a transfer pole so I can get in and out of bed. It's great. You wouldn't believe what a difference it makes in my life to be able to reach out and lift myself up or lower myself down. It's such a tremendous difference. You wouldn't believe what a difference it makes. Uh, I got a stationary exercise bike. The grant bought me that. Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome.
Sheets and pillows for the bed. A can opener. Hey, a laptop computer. Wow, my old one is worn out, was really old, and I guess in this day and age you need to have one. And a new phone, and all kinds of other stuff that I probably can't even remember right now. But Lisa draw up a list, and we went over everything and looked on it on her phone or on a computer, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take that one or whatever. And it's just amazing. Like otherwise, I would have nothing. But I have a place that was gotten through other methods, but there would be nothing there. Oh yeah, you got me that fold out futon.
Yes.
I mean, all kinds of things. You could probably remember better than I can. So I have a place for guests to sit on, or if there's an overnight guest or something like that.
So that's through the Department of Rehabilitation grant that was written for $4,122.57.
And that included renting the U-Haul and hiring a laborer that you knew who fantastically moved my furniture from storage into my new apartment.
Great. That's awesome. Thank you, Grant. If you had not received Tri-County Independent Living support, what would your situation be at this time?
Okay. This would be easy for you to edit out the sound parts and just get to the gist of the matter. I would have been on the streets, and I would have been in poor health, and I would have been desperate if it were not for Lisa coming into the hospital and introducing herself to me. And I remembered I signed a bunch of paperwork that she walked me through. I didn't really understand what was going on. I was like, okay, but it seemed okay to me. And if not for Tri-County Independent Living, I don't know where I'd be. I'd probably be hopeless and helpless and homeless.
Thank you, Grant. What is your overall assessment of the support you have received from me?
Well, Lisa has always been wonderfully supportive and assistive. I actually looked up that word to make sure it's a real word. Assistive. Supportive and assistive. She's been just a wonderful resource and support center. and a wonderful person, genuinely nice, and approachable, and just a wonderful human being.
Thank you.
It's nice to meet you, Lisa.
Thanks, Grant. All right.
I'm not making this up.
I know you're not. Well, okay, that conducts all of the interview questions today for our presentation for the silk. I appreciate it.